Hello, welcome to this playthrough of Elden Ring, where I will be in the co-pilot seat and Branwell will be driving. This is a lore playthrough, and in every video there will be spoilers because this is intended as a vehicle for Branwyn to explain her theories on the lore of the setting. So if you'd rather develop your own theories without being influenced by other people's, or don't want to be surprised on some of the deep lore of the game, this is not a straight playthrough of just playing gameplay focused. This is a lore focused playthrough. So you might want to give this a pass if you want to avoid big spoilers. With that said, I hope you enjoy the video. We're good.
Yep. Welcome back, everyone, to the Radahn fight. I'm here with Thryth.
Hiya.
Let's do this. And yes, as the prophecy foretold, I am sucking.
Yeah, but also he's really kind of tunneling in on you, which I guess makes sense as the PC. Wow, that's a lot of people. Go on.
Oh, yeah. No, he usually doesn't the point of having all of these people is to, give yourself as much leeway as possible for... Okay, he's using his big attack. Let's see if I can see it incoming. He only does this once he hits half health. There it goes. See, he comes down from the sky as a meteor.
Got it.
Okay, and... No. Damn it. Also, yes, that was super close, and I missed the critical.
I'm also thinking that was that Alexander that knocked you flat?
No, that was him. That was one of his. Alexander has died. Okay, so we are on our own for this. And yeah, there it goes. Okay.
Got him down to a sliver.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at this fight. there's Thrythlind. Thrythlind is a healer, by the way.
Got it.
Yeah. So yeah, fighting Radahn with the Reduvia is a little it's harder because I'm used to having a longer weapon.
This build up is a thing. Yeah, go on.
The bleed is super nice. So the thing here is that, like, if you just leave your friends to their own devices, Radahn murders them with those arrow shots. So you do have to distract him for a little bit until your friends can get, to the point where they're close enough that they actually can fight him without
Right.
just getting murdered by arrows.
Yeah. Get in past the artillery fire.
Yeah. No, he really is his own, artillery emplacement. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just mistimed my dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be rougher than I usual.
That happens to me sometimes, like if I'm doing something I've done off camera and then I go do it on camera, it's like suddenly I suck at this.
Indeed. All right. So what am I doing? Breathe in, breathe out. The timing for those, dodging the gravity arrows, is pretty tight.
Huh.
Much tighter than I'm making it look.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Go on.
we can't summon Jaren until the second phase, which is unfortunate, because Jaren's a bit of a badass.
Got it. Got it.
Got a blood pot. No, don't.
Nice dodge.
Right. And we've got to run because he targets where you are standing.
When you hit him down to 0.
No. When you wherever you're standing at a certain point, and if he hits the dudes, they all just die.
Got it. Got it.
It is better for us if we, you know what? Let's.
I see Jaren is in here now.
Yeah, I got him. Good, there it goes. Bleed proc for the win.
Yay!
Remembrance of the Star Scourge. And cutscene. Stars are moving again.
Well, that was a brighter than normal star.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one crashed. So, yeah.
That was
So Blythe,
Blythe.
Blythe is there. Alexander's down here.
Ah,
You were saying?
it's like no, I could definitely the arrows. I was just like thinking, it's like, wow, you're just paying them no mind. And it's like, I'm reminded of like when we used to play uh, Amp Guard, and my brother would. This was after he decided to stop, or close to when he decided to stop because his shoulders just couldn't handle it.
Mm-hmm.
But he showed me one time what his motions were for shield work, and it was a matter of inches.
Yeah.
He had a
Yep.
he had like a small shield, which he got a bigger one later because he started with a buckler because he had the agility to handle it. But when his shoulders started working, when he got the medium sized shield, it was just like he would do slight changes in stance and stuff,
Mm.
lean back a little bit so it looks like he's closer than he really is, and people would misjudge their attacks, move his shields in just fractions of an inch.
Yeah. All deception.
Yep.
So this is probably the best view of this version of the moon. You'll notice it's a bit darker
Right.
than usual, but you can see the entire outline here.
Indeed, and you can see some of the formations on it as well.
Yeah, you can see where the crescent, like at the apex of the crescent, there's a you can see a line with more lines bisecting it very faintly. Uh, that is probably Rani's Great Rune.
Oh, okay.
It's mentioned that it was that she discarded it, which is why the Tarnished aren't after her, because they can't use her Great Rune to reform the Elden Ring. So yeah, Alexander. Are you there, Thrith?
I am here. Yes, sorry.
Good.
I
Good.
apparently am alternate. I was apparently not paying attention to when I was muted and when I was not. So probably there's going to be some random breath sounds, and
Silence.
then I silence when I mean to talk. And
Right. Right.
Hello there. It was a battle marvelously fought. You are well and truly a champion, friend. I, on the other hand, am nothing but a crock. One hit was all it took to crack me, and for my inside to come spilling out. After that, I hid like a coward, and as such, I can hardly stand to face one such as you. But don't you think I've given up just yet. As luck would have it, there's a veritable mountain of warriors' bodies right here. If I can just squeeze this bunch down inside me, I'll be a mighty warrior again in no time. And you know, the bodies found here are exceedingly fine. Who could expect any less from the very warriors who fought in the Shattering, the greatest of all wars? Just you wait and see, friend. I'll grow even stronger. Just you wait when next we meet.
that sounds ominous.
Yeah. This society likes war too much.
Question. I don't think he was that cracked up when we talked to him before, right?
Oh no,
Okay.
absolutely not. But yeah, like also we don't really see him going to hide during the fight. He's always up front and swinging. But you know, like gameplay does not necessarily equal story.
Right.
The character's view of their actions does not necessarily equal their actual actions.
Right.
So it's hard to say whether that is what he thinks is the truth or whether he has some confidence problems deep down.
and or a higher expectations for himself than are reasonable.
Correct.
Ah, good. I was waiting for you. What a sick way to fight, eh? The glory of the clash is shared by Radahn and you. And did you see that afterwards? Falling star right before our eyes. I can't fathom how Radahn was holding back something of that scale. He was a living legend if ever I saw one. And the path has now been cleared. To Nockland, where Ranni's fate will be decided. Let's meet where the falling star bit the earth. We'll take up our souls once more for Mistress Ranni. Let's meet where the falling star bit and we'll go into my only the curtains run.
Yeah, so we get the grace. What time is it? What's the time?
On the
video.
Video is 15 minutes, so 8 minutes more
Awesome.
here.
We'll just pick this up so it's not annoying me. Go talk to Jaren.
Yeah, the people don't seem to understand that the loot everything response in a lot of us is not because we actually expect to get anything neat. It's because we can't stand to leave notifications unpopped.
Yep. No, I'm doing a secondary playthrough at the moment while, also, going and doing some grinding on this character. And it's just like, on this character, I'm leaving a lot undone. On the other one, it's like, okay, I've got this section here, must pick up everything in the entire world. It's called neurodivergence, everyone.
At last, the war festival has ended. Brave champion, you have our gratitude. The celebration was spectacular. General Radahn is surely pleased. Festering with rot and crippled by madness, all he wanted was an honorable death. Finally, my work is done. I'm no longer bound to this fortress. I have a task in mind. Old business, you could say. You wouldn't understand. May we meet again, if the fates deign it. Brave champion.
Alright, so a very important line here that a lot of people overlooked. All Radahn wanted was an honorable death.
Right.
What is an honorable death for a warrior? Is
in
death
battle.
In battle.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are missing the context that Radahn would refuse to die except in battle. Now, this will come important later, and we will refer back to it.
Got it.
So, this is where the star fell.
So it appears, yeah.
Right over the city of Nokron. So this is our way into Nokron.
So the star punched a hole into it, is what you're saying.
Let's take a look.
Hey, that looks like some residual gravity magic.
Yep. Yeah, so that event changes the terrain. There's the castle of the Stormvale dude.
Yep.
Not Stormvale dude, the the minor noble.
Right,
that we helped.
Right.
And yeah, now there is this massive hole in the ground. I would like to point out that this crater, okay, it did punch a hole in the ground that's extremely deep, but this whole place should be leveled.
Yeah,
This
there,
forest would not be here.
there's a distinct lack of shockwave going on here. Magic
Hang on.
magic meteors.
Someone's left a message. So Blythe is telling us there's a trader taken care of. Onwards to Nokron, then go on. I'll catch up.
Interesting.
That's not like Blythe, right?
No.
That's not like Blythe. Gee, I wonder where he could be. Let's go looking at the specific place where I know he actually is at the moment.
And I assume
Because
go on.
if you don't like know this, there's no there's no tell that
So
this is what's happening.
You could advance the story and miss this whole thing.
Correct. So, hear that howling?
Faintly.
Old Iji brought me here. Told me I'd bring north the bell to Lady Rani. But there's no chance that could happen. I'm part of a being. A very shadow. I thought old Iji knew as much. Honestly, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Alright, let's talk to Iji, because Iji's gone and trapped Blythe in the Everjail.
Yeah. That seems weird.
Yeah, if you'll remember, Blythe is the shadow of an Empyrean. The Two Fingers have programmed him to go berserk at a basic command word.
Got it.
So he's the bodyguard, but he is also the assassin should she betray the Two Fingers.
Got it.
You finally come. Blythe told me everything. You've defeated General Radan, unlocking the stars. The general was blighted by scarlet rot and driven to madness. But not long ago, he was hailed as the mightiest demigod of them all. There is no parallel to your achievement, nor to Lady Rani's acute judgment of character. Thanks to you, Lady Rani's fate once again stirs, and the path to Nokron has opened. Descend underground, where the fallen star struck Limgrave, and make it yours. The precious treasure of Nokron. I presume you've spoken with Blythe? Very well. There is something you should know. The Two Fingers gave Blythe to Lady Rani as a faithful follower. Her very shadow, incapable of treachery. But if Lady Rani, as an Empyrean, resists being an instrument of the Two Fingers, the shadow will go mad, transforming from a follower into a horrid curse. But such is his destiny. In such matters, Blythe's own thoughts hold no weight. It pains me so. But he must be neutralized. For Lady Rani's sake.
And this way you can do it in a way that keeps him alive, I'm guessing, basically.
Yes. Although, frankly, it doesn't matter. In both the good and evil playthrough, I will end up releasing him.
Got it.
It doesn't, because of the circumstances that we're about to get into, it's not going to matter. Because Rani gets the treasure of Nokron and then immediately leaves. So Blythe is never close enough to have a shot at killing her.
Got it. Okay.
All right. And this is why I always release him, because he is also right. So the the heroism of Blythe is that despite the Two Fingers programming,
Right.
he will not hurt Rani.
Interesting.
Friend, I'm going to see Mistress Rani now. I don't know what came over old E.G., but even if the odds are slim, I need to check the mistress is safe. Now, Rani can finally set in motion the fight against her fate she's dreamed of for so long. I'm going to see Mistress... I don't know what, but even if the odds...
So he's going to check on Rani, and we're going to trust him.
Okay. And it is 24 minutes, so new video?
New video.
Okay.